I'd like to ask you a question. How many of you feel that you are wiser now than you were when you were 12 years old? Okay. How many of you feel that you will be wiser when you are 30 years old or 60 years old than you are now? Okay, so here's the question. What can you do now to acquire the wisdom that you will have when you're 30 or 60? What can you do now to acquire that wisdom? Reading, yes, that's a very good way. You know, by the time that George Washington was a grown man, he had read over 800 books in a time when books were very hard to find. He had less than a third grade education. Abraham Lincoln, while plowing with a mule, would stick a book in his pants, and when he got to the end of the row and let the mule rest, he would pull the book out and read a few pages. Benjamin Franklin valued reading so much that he became a vegetarian solely for the purpose of saving money in order to buy books. Former President Harry Truman, by the time he was 14 years of age, had read every book in the Independence, Missouri Library. So reading's important, but there's something perhaps even more important than that. If you want to gain the wisdom that you'll have when you're 30 or 60 years old, begin now being mentored by older people, including your parents, grandparents, but others who have wisdom that you don't have. Learn from their mistakes. Learn from the good things they've done and the mistakes that they share with you. You see, here's the challenge. You're going to be making decisions now at 17, 18 years of age that will be affecting you for the rest of your life. And you're going to be making these decisions at a time when you are least prepared to make these decisions because you're young. And so the way to get around that is to seek the advice and the counsel of older people. And even seek the advice of peers. Iron sharpens iron. But you should have friends, you should have relatives, you should have older friends to whom you can say, I like myself better because of the person you have helped me become.